Uh, i- I'm sorry, you caught me off guard. I haven't seen you around before. Are you new to the town? I see. So what brings you to these woods? The herbologist? Well, aren't you in luck, my dear traveler? I am her in the flesh. Oh, that? Well, I am a traveling herbologist. It it does say which, but you know how the common folks are. They mix up potato and tomato if you let them. So I just write an easier name for them, so they know what I do. They asked witches for anything, to be honest, so why were you looking for me? The innkeeper. Which one? I must say I didn't get any letter from her, but you know how it is. There's magical creatures in these woods, and they sometimes, well, they eat the messengers by accident, of course, but we lost a couple over the years I have been around, so I'm afraid you're just going to have to tell me what the dear innkeeper wanted me to do for you. The witches? Oh, the witch, of course. You're the one the townspeople were talking about. The new traveler who got into all sorts of trouble even though they just arrived here. Of course. Your fame reaches people far away, let's be honest. Most because of the adventures you're having here and there with people around town. I wanted to meet you for a while now. Oh, but I do. Oh, nothing serious, just to see what's so special about you. Maybe it's the aura around you. I'm not sure. No, I don't do that. Seeing people's aura is not my expertise, I must say. But I do know that you, my dear traveler, caught the eye of a couple of people. You just appeared out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you meet all sorts of interesting figures. Some nobody else saw, or maybe just very, very few times, and now you meet me too. How lucky I am. Well, because, like I said, I wanted to meet with you for a while. So with this now, I can have you all to myself. As in, until I cure you, that is. Bruises and stamina. I have just a thing for you here, but I will need something from you too. Just a little something, nothing big. Payment? Well, maybe you could consider it that, yes. Anyway, but we will get to it in time, don't you worry about a thing. That will be pretty much the last one I will want from you, so relax now. I want you to tell me about yourself while I make these for you. So, why are you here exactly? In town, that is. You spend an interesting amount of time in town for someone who's just passing by, I must say, don't you think? It seems like you don't really want to leave, or cannot. Maybe there's a bigger force keeping you here. Isn't this an interesting theory? But maybe you are special and everyone in town just wants something from, well, something from you. Have you ever thought about that? Food for thoughts, that's all. Now this one is for the bruises. You can have it in a little while. It needs to set for a few seconds. Then you can drink it and it should be working well. What? You will see what I need. Don't worry about it yet. It's not going to hurt you. I will make sure of it. What do you mean by that? I am a traveling herbologist. I sometimes I mix them all up because the common folks, you know how they are. Oh, this? Well, of course, I am a traveling person. I need to have a place for myself. Well, of course it looks like a caravan on the outside, but I do have a little magic of my own, and I can make it look a little bit more cozier than, your usual standard caravan. Let's just say that. You of all should know that magic can do a loads of things, dear traveler. And nothing other than when people looked after you and they used magic. I wonder, do you have abilities yourself? Interesting. Well, then it's not that why people want to make you stay. Maybe you just have the charm that people like very much so. Oh, don't disregard yourself. You're quite attractive. No, that's not why I said it. It's the truth. You having different affairs, let's just say that, with people in one town. Now, that's something for sure, don't you think? Maybe. Don't be so humble. Now. Wow, that was a quick turn of the conversation. The other one, well, that one is a bit harder to make and needs a loads of ingredients. And that one thing I was talking about before, yes, that's something I want from you. Well, that one needs to be as fresh as possible, so we'll have that in the last possible minute. Then you can have your potion. Not until then. I must say you are quite impatient. Does this quality show up everywhere, or is just with me at this time? Interesting. It came across that way. I apologize if I assumed wrong. I didn't want to offend you, traveler. So, tell me, where does your travels lead you after this adventure you're having with me right now? I'm back to the inn. Which one? Oh, yeah, of course. I see. Do you have a special person there who is waiting for you? I see. You promised the innkeeper to return. Well, she sure is lovely, I must say. Oh, everyone knows her. She has a certain aura around her that just draws people to her, don't you think? A certain feeling that gets you when you near her. I agree. Here, you can have it now. With one gulp. Yeah, just swallow it. It won't taste the best, but it will help. It is, yes, but you don't need to worry. It works from the inside out. Yes, sorry about that. Like I said, it doesn't taste the best, but oh well, sure you tasted worse before. Feeling weird? Interesting. Let me just come a little bit closer to you and have a look-see. I don't know what you mean by feeling a bit weird. It must be one of the herbs that I put inside, which didn't agree with your stomach. If you want, you can lie down in the bed there. I apologize that it isn't the most glamorous you have ever seen, but as a traveler yourself, I'm pretty sure you understand. I only carry what I need to where I'm going, so don't worry about a thing. Just move things around a bit and you will be fine. No, but that's okay too, don't worry about a thing. Just lie down. I will keep an eye on you, just in case. Tell me if anything changes with you, or how you feel. No, you won't die. A little discomfort as first is all you will probably experience, but then it will be much better in a little while, so don't you worry about a thing. I did this loads of times. I know what I'm doing, traveler, don't you worry about a thing. Like I said, it will feel odd first, but after that, I will make sure that you feel amazing. Trust me on that. You are in good hands with me. Spinning? Oh, my poor little dear traveler, you really couldn't stomach the little potion I gave you, could you? Well, that's okay. I'm sure it will be better in no time. Until then, like I said, just lie down. There. is it better now? I see. Well, don't you worry about the thing, traveler. I will make sure that you feel in top shape very, very soon. You just need to rest it out a bit, that's all. Well, I do hope so. We don't want our resident traveler to be sick now, do we? That would be quite a trouble for all of us, not to mention me right now. Oh, because you drank something I gave you, didn't you? I would take all the blame for it, and I have more than enough accusations that it is. But I won't bore you with that, my dear traveler. Don't worry about the thing. Not at all. I have other things to do right now. Yeah, something like that. The one that would give you stamina isn't that important right now. You are more important. Because I want you to feel better. Let me have a quick look at you, traveler. You know, it is quite clear that you're completely out of it. Maybe the dosage was a bit more than you could handle. However, I thought a big, strong traveler like you would be able to handle such a small amount of potion. Well, what a shame. Now I will have to wait until your eyes aren't hazy at least. Otherwise, you would probably have a hard time doing what I'm planning to do with you right now. By now you probably realized. There it is in your eyes. I can tell you realized that I am not the one you were looking for. Yeah, you did make a wrong turn. Oh, you know these woods can be so disorienting to the first time who adventures here, but you, I must say, out of all my praise, you look the most delicious. I will be so happy to gain your essence as soon as you can take all. Oh, don't you worry about a thing. I will make sure that you will take everything I can offer. First of all, I will need to wait a little until that potion kicks in. You don't need to look so confused. You needing to lie down works perfectly for me. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about right now. I will make sure that we both enjoy this scenario. And I will gain your essence as soon as you are a bit more focused, let's just say that. Oh, but don't worry, I know how to pass the time. Oh, yeah, just as good as I imagined. Oh, and what a surprise, looking at your eyes soon it's time. How exciting. You know, I wanted to know why almost every single important people in here throws themselves at your feet. Hopefully, I will figure out once I have a piece of you to test it out and see the reason behind that power you hold over these ladies. How interesting, like you're the main character in a story, and they're just here to please you. How annoying. But I must say, looking at you, I kind of understand. You are quite a looker, I must say. I do love your eyes. Oh, don't worry, I won't take them. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I do not want to harm you. I just want to make a deep, deep connection with you. And for that, I need to have something. Like I said, it needs to be, as fresh as possible. You can't just waste something so important. Now, let me see. By the feel of it, it seems like the potion did do its thing. You're quite ready for me to do my little magic myself. Hang on. Your eyes getting hazy. Oh my, could it be? Oh, did I give you more potion that you could handle? Well, that's a shame. I was looking forward to this. Oh well, there's always next time you wake up, or at least functioning enough. Sleep well, traveler, and see you when you wake up.